All right, here we go. Knicks and Nets in the Battle of New York, Act 3. Knicks looking to get a W in this thing and try not to get swept against a bit of a shorthanded Nets team who lost James Harden in the first quarter. And the Knicks would get it going. Julius was in his triple-double bag. Yo, Reggie Bullock was backing up his words that we don't need a big 3, we got a big 15, and Bullock was letting it fly out there. Knicks were playing fast, playing loose. And in the third quarter, they would take a 13-point lead. As usual, the Knicks can never handle prosperity, folks. And that 13-point lead would evaporate in the quickness to the point where the Knicks would find themselves down 1 going into the fourth quarter. And in that fourth quarter, of course, it was Kyrie Irving. And of course, it was Jeff Green, who the Knicks had looking like Scottie Pippen out there. Still can't stop him. He's a Knick killer. And it would come down to the closing minutes of the game with Kyrie Irving hitting a step-back 3. The Knicks would still clap back. They would still clap back. And Alec Burks, once again, Mr. Clutch, would tie this thing up with a dagger 3 of his own. But in the end, it was just much too much Nets, man. Hustle plays once again doomed the Knicks on the boards. And Jeff Green, nobody could put a body on Jeff Green. Jeff Green would end up sinking 2 clutch free throws, and that was all she wrote, man. Julius would get his look, but it was all for naught, as the Knicks would go down once again in the Battle of New York. 114 to 112, get swept by the New Jersey Nets. Number 1 show for the fans by the fans. This is Knicks Postgame Live. CP the franchise, CK2K. Presented by Manscaped. CK, I wanted this win, man. Another one that we just can't hang on to, bro. Why?
Well, I'm sure chat's gonna let us know why. But there's a lot of things in this game. It's just a frustrating game, man.
Man.
Just a frustrating game. Mental errors, missed shots when we need them, bad turnovers in that third, and we cannot get that big rebound to end that game, man.
Could not get that big rebound. Go ahead, bro.
But yeah, man, it's just like you said, man. Jeff Green,
Jeff Green.
I don't understand how we continue to give this man the fountain of youth.
Yeah.
Because when he plays against us, he feels like he is back in Oklahoma City. I don't understand.
Could not stop him worth a damn in this game, man.
No.
The hustle plays killed us once again. You know, even though this thing would come down to the wire, man, the third quarter was just, it was just unconscionable. Yeah. How do you lose that lead? And consequently, all the momentum was zapped out of him. Completely zapped out of him. Kyrie Irving left that game with 3 minutes to go in the third. The Knicks were up by 7.
Yeah.
And they still found a way to be down by 1 to go into that fourth quarter. The momentum was sapped. The Nets came in and took over the game.
But CP, it's the same thing we talk about every single night, bro. We just wait until the 2-minute, 1-minute mark.
Yeah.
To sub out and make any rotational changes to do anything different. We had the majority of our subs in there until about, I paid attention, it was like 2:35, where we had 3 of the 5 players on the court that were still our starters.
Yeah.
We don't make adjustments because then once the momentum went away, we kept trying.
How about trying to rest them for a second?
Yeah.
You know, give them a rest. You had 7 turnovers in that third quarter, man.
Yeah.
7 turnovers in that third quarter. RJ finished with 5. Julius finished with 5. As good as Julius was tonight, he was in his triple-double bag. He was excellent in transition in the first half.
Yeah.
Finished with 12 dimes, 15 boards, and 19 points. the typical isolation, one-on-one, no passing, trying to play hero ball is what lost this game.
Yep. And that's the thing. It's like every time that he gets gassed, it's like he's reverting back to the Julius of old.
Yeah.
And he's just trying to do everything. And I applaud to him, but at the same time, it's like the one-on-one ball just does not work. It does not work. We saw that in the first half.
Yeah.
We saw that in Detroit. When we play as a team, we move the ball. That is when we play the best version of the Knicks. But like, Julius Randle, he had that great start in the first half, triple-double before even halftime. It was looking like one of those games where you're just getting everybody involved. But then it's like, once the minutes run up, once his tank hits E, it's like he's just using the fumes and he's forcing the issue. And
it's like it's a gift and a curse, man.
Yeah.
When he gets
100%.
cooking, because you don't have reliable point guard play and you got to rely on him to do a lot, and he gets it going, it's great. Like I said, transition, they were cooking in that first half.
Yep.
It was great to see. He had him out and going, facilitating in transition, scoring in transition, doing his thing. But then, once it starts going to E, we've got to make those adjustments, man. We've got to make those proper adjustments. And one of them is Tibbs managing those minutes in the rotation. We can't have our starters out there battling against the Nets bench all the way down into the fourth quarter when the third quarter's over.
Yeah, especially when our bench was playing so well in that first half.
Yeah.
Like, let our bench go out there and play against their bench.
Yeah.
Our bench will probably do better because the majority of their starting unit is some of their bench because they got injuries. Like, we just got to take advantage of those matchups. And then, like we were just saying, like, the one-on-one ball is playing into their game. That's why Kyrie Irving has 40 points tonight.
Man.
That's why Jeff Green was able to get his 23. That's why Alizé Johnson was out there
Man's
playing
name was
buckets
Alizé busting our ass, bro.
I'm saying, and we're playing their game. They want to play one-on-one. If we play the spread game along with our defense, then that's how we have the upper hand on them. But we just played to their level, and they got the best of us yet again.
And then we have the late game defense in which we start doubling Kyrie to take the ball out of his hands. I was wondering when we were going to start doing that, especially once Harden goes out the game, because that's one less threat on the court that you have to contend with. And it started working. They forced a bad shot by they call him TLC. I can't pronounce his name. They call him TLC. They forced a three-pointer by him to take the ball out of Kyrie's hands. The double's working. Then he allows Peyton to wave it off. I got this, coach. I got it. You leave me to Kyrie one-on-one. I got the forget the double. Forget the double that was working. I got this. And he catches a three in his eye. Like an eye boogie in the morning. One that you just couldn't get out. Splash. Nevertheless, we would still be in this thing. Julius comes back, hits 2 free throws. The double works again, forcing Kyrie to throw the ball out of bounds. And then we get Alec Burks with a clutch three-pointer. Been singing this man's praises all year long. Got to find a way to have this man closing games. And they just could not. We miss Mitch here in the end.
100%, man. But even then, but it just, I don't know, man. Just looking at that last play again, like, Julius Randle got all these damn rebounds.
Yeah.
But he got out-rebounded by TLC, the channel that got 90 Day Fiance. PP. That's who was able to tip over Julius Randle. We had Julius Randle, and I can't remember who it was. I think it was Alfred down there, or it was Manuel Quickly who was down there.
Yeah, it was. It
but
was.
At the same
IQ,
time,
man.
like, it's just like the awareness. Like, no one saw him, no one blocked him out. Like, and you're right. We that's definitely where Mitchell Robinson would have been our bread and butter. But at the same time, it's just like we had two on their one, and that one hand was able to get the ball in the hands of Jeff Green. It's just frustrating knuckleheaded plays to close out the game, man.
Hustle plays. They got us on the boards. They out hustled us. Once again, Jeff Green, we had him looking like Scottie Pippen. Can't stop him. Nick Killer, he's on his way out the league. Scottie went off on us again. How many free throw attempts did Jeff Green have tonight? 13? Let me check. Jeff Green had
13,
9 of 13.
9 for 13.
23 points and 4 rebounds for Jeff Green. Can't make it up, bro. Cannot make it up. It was just tough, man. It was tough. You know, RJ tried to bring us back. He tried to make up for a bad third. Came back strong in the fourth.
He did. Mm-hmm.
Had a couple of nice buckets, couple of prayers, but they went in. You know.
No, man, give him his respect, man. Open three. I mean that baseline fadeaway.
Yeah, the baseline fadeaway. That was like Jordan-esque, you know, like a bootleg one. Yeah, but he got away with throwing Kyrie with the off arm. You know, he's got to be careful with that, but he still got it. And you know, do we look at? You know, the coach is not gonna do it, but do you look at Burks? You know, if I'm gonna go with the last second jumper, a pull up or off the dribble, I gotta go with Burks, man.
Yes.
I gotta go with Burks.
In place of the Julius shot?
Yeah.
Yes. 100%. 100%.
If that's the shot we're going with, I'd rather go with Burks.
Go with the same guy. Yeah, that's what I was saying too. Because the thing was, it was a good shot. It just wasn't a Julius shot. Right. That was the problem. Right. Like, I'm not. No. Yeah. I 100% agree with that. That shot should have been drawn up for Alec Burks, especially after the shot he just hit.
As I take a sip of my wine here to calm my nerves.
I feel you. Get him. I understand.
I had to go find my inhaler in the third quarter, bro. I had to charge up the pacemaker in the third quarter, bro. Cardiac Knicks against a team they just played last night, lost to the Bulls.
Bro.
Defense was there to be had, and we did a solid job for 2.5 quarters. 2.5 quarters. Solid. Bullock was backing up his words. Bull was out there letting it fly. How much Bullock finished with tonight? 21. Letting it fly again. 5 of 10 from downtown.
Both halves, so CP. That's the thing. We always talk about him falling apart in the second half. He was still hitting.
You need that. You need that from here on out. He's got to let it fly, man.
Yeah.
Take good shots, but he's got to let it fly. I wanted them to get that W for Bullock. He played tough. 5 for 10. Taj played tough.
Yep.
You know, Taj was out there hustling. 6.6 boards, 3 steals for Taj. He was all over the place. On the floor, getting loose balls, everything.
About 5 minutes too many, in my opinion, because he was starting to get beat in some
gassed.
of those plays by their guards. But yeah, Taj played really well for us tonight.
He left it out there on the line. He was gassed though in the end. Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. D Rose looked good in the first half.
But he got gassed too.
He was gassed.
He got gassed. That's the only reason why Elfrid Payne came back in the game, because he couldn't close out because he was gassed.
And that's the thing. Once he gets his 25, it's like, that's it. He got his 25 minutes tonight. That was it, bro.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's just, I don't know. I just will never understand why the adjustments aren't being made to the adjustments. You know what I mean? Like, why are we not adjusting these rotations better, knowing what the end result is every single game? We're shooting ourselves in the foot. Yeah, we're shooting ourselves in the foot because these players look. If we can see this on the TV, I know damn well that the coaching staff can see it too. So that's the part I just don't understand, because we do it every single night. Yeah. I thought after this Pistons game, I understand it's the Pistons. I understand we won by 44 and blah, 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 blah. But after seeing that it is okay to trust your bench, even when we have a lead, that they can do what they need to do, the farthest end of the bench players, I thought that would have carried on into this game, knowing that you can trust the second unit. And then on top of that, in this first half, the bench played well. They were the ones that kept us in this game. Absolutely. So it's like, I just don't understand. I don't understand why we just don't put any trust in or any faith into that second unit, and we keep burning these guys out and expecting them to do some magic in the end of the game, every single game.
Tough, man. Tough, man. Demoralizing loss.
100%.
Demoralizing loss, man. There's no other way I can put it. Yeah. Once I saw that third quarter lead evaporate, I said, this is done. This is done. The momentum was completely
gone.
Completely eviscerated. Yeah. Into the Nets' favor. Like I said, they had a guy named Alizé busting their ass on the court, man.
Killing us, man.
Alizé washed them tonight.
And shout out to the other people like myself that had to watch this damn game on NBA TV. And
I heard it was brutal. I heard Richard Jefferson was
every Alizé bucket was annoying because of his number. Richard Jefferson all of a sudden had to take the credit. Yeah, man. So shout out to everybody else that had to suffer through that NBA TV broadcast too, bro.
Terrible. How we feeling in the chat, man? How we feeling in the chat? Throw an emoji in the chat. Let me know how you feeling. That'll let me know How many Knicks fans in here? How many Nets fans we got in here? We know we got the closet Nets fans in here as well. They're trying to gloat and all of that. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Let me get to the phones, man. I'm beside my. I want to hear from the people tonight. Let's start in Providence. Joe, what's going on?
Hey, man.
Hey.
Well, thanks for having me on the show. You hear me?
Yep, yeah, loud and clear, bro. Go ahead, bro.
I don't know if I'm more heated from this game or the Timberwolves game, but I just can't understand how they keep blowing these double-digit leads like this. And it's just so frustrating. They play hard, they play good defense, but then they just collapse at the end of the game, and they can't finish the game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like Julius Randle, I love Julius, how he's been playing, but he's not a closer. Like, why not go at Burks? With Burks at the end of the game there, or RJ, his jumper was on all night.
Yeah, RJ was on. RJ was on. Not handling the ball, but he was on. His jumper was on. Give him credit.
In the fourth.
Had the threes going, had the mid-range going. He was good.
I'll go back to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I just can't get it. His rotations are baffling me. Where was D Rose in the second half? Where was Taj? They were balling in the first half.
I think D Rose was gassed, bro. Honestly, and this is why he's not starting, because Tibbs is trying to pace him properly so that he can close. I think you saw what you saw.
Yeah.
When D Rose reaches that 25-minute mark, he's done. This is what Dwayne Casey said from Detroit, and then it's been pretty accurate. He gets about his 23 to 25. Whether he's closing the game or not, he's done.
Yeah.
And I thought second half he was done, man. He had nothing left.
Yeah.
And then I DM'd you on Instagram during the game about the officiating.
Yeah.
And I told you, if it's 50-50, Nets are getting the call.
Yeah, they got
Green
him.
foul, the last one, I don't know if you remember, that was horrible. He
Yeah.
didn't get touched.
Jeff Green.
Oh, the Jeff Green one?
know,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to let that go, man.
Yeah. Especially at that time of the game.
Yeah.
Bro. Let that go.
Got to let that go, fam. Come on, man. That wasn't anything
Have to.
serious.
He didn't get touched.
Yeah. And they missed one on Randle when Jeff Green caught him on his elbow. So I wasn't a fan of that either, bro.
Of the call.
Yeah, and appreciate the call, man. They definitely do not.
Yeah.
Let's go to Trent from the Bronx. Trent, what's going on, bro?
It's good, Trent.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? What's up, CT and CK?
How you doing, bro?
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear. Go ahead.
I just want to emphasize a couple of the points that you guys made. I think there was three plays of the game. One, I think the biggest game was, like you said, CP, Alfred Payton called off the double team, and I just want to ask, if Alfred Payton listens to this
I said,
game,
what?
who do you think you are? Who do you think you are,
Man.
bro? With the double team consistently, and we all saw him call off
Yeah.
the double team. What did that result in? Kyrie doing what Kyrie
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
I think the rotations were a crazy problem in the third quarter as well. I think D Rose was out there for too long. I think the fact that he had COVID is going to be a big thing coming up in the stretch that we have, because I don't think that we can count on him, because he was missing typical. I know you said 25 minutes and he's done, but he was missing typical D Rose ditties at the rim and whatnot.
Yeah.
And then, as you guys said, my last point, Alec Burks has got to take that last shot. I mean, he just tied the game. He just hit the three, the clutch three to tie the game.
Yeah.
You don't have to give Julius the ball because he's the all-star and he gets paid.
And that's the problem,
It's
man.
insane.
And that's the problem. Appreciate the call, Trent. That's the problem, man. It's a gift and the curse, bro.
Yeah.
He giveth and he taketh away.
That's the
He
best way to
giveth
put
and
it.
he taketh away, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I can't. Yeah, sorry, that Alfred play, man. I
Yeah.
just couldn't believe it.
When
couldn't
Breen
believe
said it on the you weren't listening on the Knicks broadcast. When Breen said it, I said, "Oh my god." That's all I said, bro. I said, "Oh, this is a disaster." Disaster.
Luckily, yeah. No, they had nothing to say about it on yes. They were just so excited about Kyrie's made three.
Yeah. I mean, listen, man. I said it on Twitter. There's no one with better handles and better body control than Kyrie Irving for the last couple of
100%,
years,
bro.
and he's been the best in the league at that.
Yeah.
When it comes to
Could not
that,
agree
you know,
more.
Harden has overshadowed him this year. He's not getting enough praise for how he's played. You know, he comes in, he plays when he wants, he goes to the barbecue, come home. You know, he might sit out 2 weeks, come back, still killing.
And I think that's the problem. I think the outside noise, especially because he's in New
Overshadowed.
York now, the upside noise overtakes his
Big
play on
time.
the court, and it's getting disrespected. Yeah, for sure.
Big time, big time. You gotta put some respect on that man's name, man. I already knew he was gonna be in for a night, even when Harden went down. You know, I really didn't view it as a gimme at all.
40-piece CP gave us a 40-piece.
Yeah, terrible, man. Salute to everybody. Once again, thumbs up button for you boys. CPCK2K in here. Number one show for the fans by the fans. This is Knicks Post Game Live presented by Manscaped. Shout out Steve Werner sends a super chat. He says, Alfred, in quotation marks, leave me on him. Kyrie proceeds to hit clutch 3. Randle and RJ had 10 of the 12 turnovers. Why didn't Julius take it to the rack with 3.7 left? Patrick Fitzgerald says, trust me, I love Randle, but he just ain't clutch. A pimp named Slickback, nice name, said, who would want to play for the Nets? We got no fans, ain't that right? I got a KD custom jersey for both of y'all. Spread love is the Brooklyn way. All right, so we got a Nets fan spending some cash on KnicksFanTV tonight.
Keep the jersey, bro.
I'm gonna send you the refund
Keep that
back.
jersey, bro. Yeah,
Anthony,
right. I'll take the money.
We'll send him a refund check. Anthony Giuliano, appreciate it. Paul Robinson says it literally always comes down to Tibbs starting Elfrid Payton. That's why he comes in at the beginning of the third and gives the lead up. Michael Parker, number one fan of the show, says, salute Knicks Nation, salute to the chat and mods. Hold your head up, fellas. Tough loss, but hopefully they'll learn from it. These mounting losses are mentally debilitating, though. Salute to the CK crew. Salute Michael Parker, man. Definitely salute. Appreciate everybody in the chat. These Nets fans got the audacity, CK. They dropped the super chat because they respect the show. They know there's no Nets Fan TV. It's the number one show for the fans by the fans for a reason. But then he had to gloat.
It's all that, they getting too used to Alizé Johnson on their team. They just got to throw money at somebody.
They got to do something. Bro. Yeah, got to do something, man. Ethan from Jersey, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's up, guys? KnicksFanTV. Mad respect to you guys. For the fans, by the fans.
For the fans, by the fans.
I just want to talk about, first of all, I want to talk about Julius. I love the guy, but he's had some problems finishing games recently.
Yeah.
I mean, all season. And as you guys were saying before, I think it's very important that he's just getting so gassed the whole game. And by the time the fourth quarter comes, he can't really get to his spot like he was earlier in the first quarter, second quarter. You see him spinning around in circles like he did all last year. But I think that once we get a point guard who can actually run the
yeah,
who can take some responsibilities, that's the most important thing we need right now. Obviously, nobody's really available, so we just gotta wait till the off season and play hard the rest of the season. But I'm a little disappointed. We played hard today, but we just didn't do what we had to do.
Yeah,
unfortunate.
I agree, man. Thanks for the call, man. So listen, 25 and 26, it's a sign of a sub 500 team, man. If we close better, if we were better in these situations, we'd have a better record. Yeah. It just is what it is. I think it points to us not having the proper personnel, us not having the proper personnel in the game, us not running the proper sets at the end of the game or having the wrong people running them. It's lessons learned. In the exit meetings, they got work to do.
Yep, and that's the part of a lesson, man. You come out learning something and acting upon what you learn. You know what I mean? Not just hearing the lesson and then just keep doing the same thing that you're doing over and over again. But like you just said, maybe it's something that we adjust for next season. Unfortunately, we have to just deal with what we got right now and keep that moving. Especially if we do end up making the postseason, we just got to see that in the playoffs. Yeah. I don't know, but yeah, it's just, to me, I just feel like there's just it's all kinds of us errors. I don't really see many errors that we can't fix. I feel like a lot of these things, especially for games like this, an injured Nets team. Hell, even when they weren't injured, we were still able to fight them. It's just little errors that we should be fixing ourselves, but I don't know. Maybe that's just something that doesn't get changed until next season. I don't know.
Late game execution, man. When will we learn? Late game execution. It's tough. That definitely tough, man. And
you hit the nail on the head, man. Personnel that we have that just isn't being used. That's another thing too. But let's see. What else?
That's a fact. Salute to everybody in the chat. Once again, hit that thumbs up button for you boys. Let's get those likes up. Hit those likes up. We got over 1,000 people in here. Let's get those thumbs up going. Let's hit that like button for you boys. Share these videos. Definitely do that. Some more super chats came in. I want to shout out the Rhyme Animal Chuck D. Everybody throw a hashtag PE in the chat. He says, soon Julius will be hitting more game winners than not, and it's coming. But man, though, until then, this is a pain. That Jeff Green rebound, bro. Jeff Green. And it was just like, when I saw it, I was just, why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised that Jeff Green got the rebound and got fouled to seal it with 3 seconds left? Terrible, man. Absolutely terrible. Some other super chats came in. Salute to Jared Eliakim, Ben Israel. At Freak and this Nets team is going to the finals. Kyrie had to drop 40 to beat us. I'm okay with that. We were gassed. Will Caldwell, appreciate the super chat. Andrew Chaveria says, let's be honest, we play great as a team, but we need to get Julius and RJ a whole nother star. Our whole team another star. They need more help, hopefully this summer. Yeah, listen, in the grand scheme of things, of course, we already know this team is playing with house money and has achieved a lot. But when you're in the midst of a battle and seeing them, have the game just taken from, it's tough. It's a tough loss, man. Alan Berman says, salute, game has me sick. Turnovers killed us. That said, it still feels good listening to that piped-in Brooklyn chant after the game because their fans in the arena are all rocking orange and blue. Yeah, somebody said they were booing the Nets when they took the court. So it sounded like,
that's what I
heavy
heard
Knicks
too.
Contingent in there, yeah.
The game seems even quieter on Yes Network.
Very
too,
quiet.
Which is not good networking for them because it felt like the game had nobody in the stands, which I'm sure is what the case was.
Big time. Let's go to Bruce in Brooklyn. What's going on, Bruce? Bruce going once? All right, Bruce might be speechless. Tehran from Brooklyn, what's going on?
Yo, what up, fellas? Good. Peace in the chat, man.
Yo, what's going on, man? How you doing, bro?
Yo, what's going on? Yo, listen, I don't know if this game is up there with the Charles Smith getting blocked on, man. We're trying to lay up, or we get beat by by bench, man. I really don't understand, man.
The man name was Alizé, bro. Your man Alizé was killing us tonight.
Crazy, man. Yo, listen, I'm on the Fire Tibbs bandwagon, man.
Oh, man.
In New York, man. Get Mark Jackson over here.
Oh, man. Now, we got to go, bro. Thanks for the call, man.
No, the first call. There it is. That was the
Tehran,
one.
man. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Man said fire Tibbs and hire who?
Come on, man.
Tehran, man. Come
we
on.
are 25 and 26. There's no 25 and 26 without Tibbs. I don't care how frustrated. I'm frustrated with these rotations too. But there ain't no 25 and 26 Knicks without Tom Thibodeau. I'm sorry.
He tried to set us off. Then he's talking about Charles Smith.
Yeah.
He tried to invoke all the bad memories, man.
Nah.
Man. I think Tehran might have been drinking some Alizé tonight.
Like you said, he was speechless. That's why it took him a little while to get in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Tehran, man. Man, come on, bro. James from New York. James, what's going on, bro?
Hey, what's happening, brothers?
How you doing, bro?
What's up, man?
I'm doing all right, man. Tibbs is a good coach. I think he's just a little stubborn with not playing the younger players.
Yeah.
Got to get them young legs in there, man. And stay Randle on him. He's burning them out.
Yeah.
He's a good coach. We got a solid, good core. And I feel a lot better. I've been suffering. I'm like 54, so I've been suffering for like 40-something years. So I'm okay with staying pat, not making no big trades. I'm okay with waiting for the off season and for the draft. I think they finally doing it the right way. And I want to say big ups to James Dolan. I never thought I was saying that. Staying out the way. But Tibbs just need to play Obi Toppin. He need to play them younger players some more. That's it. He's a little stubborn, but he's a good coach for us, and I like him for us. And, I just say you guys got a great show.
Appreciate
This is my first time calling in, man.
Appreciate it, James.
I'm always watching y'all show,
Appreciate it. Where you at? You up in Albany?
I'm in Schenectady, New York, right
Okay.
next to Albany, like 15 minutes away.
No doubt, man. Thanks for the support,
Yeah,
and welcome to call anytime, man. Appreciate you calling in, bro. Definitely appreciate that. Max from the Britadonks. Max, what's going on?
What's going on, CK? Yo, shout out to the show. Big fan.
What's going on, bro?
But at this point, Julius Randle, man, I like his numbers, but this not become empty calories at this point, man. And if Alfred Payne reminds me of the guy that's 2 steps forward, 4 steps back, with that call up with the double team. And the last thing I gotta say is, with this slow offense and everything, like I love Tibbs. There's a guy in Portland that would have worked perfectly in this slow offense as a bucket getter, but you know that reached the dome.
You know that Melo wasn't gonna happen, bro. You knew that wasn't gonna happen, bro. You know what I mean? But empty. No, I wouldn't. I really wouldn't say it's empty calories, bro. I wouldn't say it's empty calories at all. I think this year, it has been a leaps and bounds better than last year in terms of Julius making winning plays. And I still stand by that, despite this being a bad loss. I mean, his triple-double tonight, that was meaningful. That was no doubt meaningful. Like I said, he had us out in transition, something that we rarely do as a team. The chemistry, him and Bullock, is back on display, as you see here in this recent highlight. No, I thought Julius's minutes were very good for two and a half quarters. It just fell apart. And like I said, it's a gift and a curse. When he has it cooking and has us humming on the offensive side, you know, it rears its ugly head later on in the game when he gets tired, and now he's forcing the issue.
Yeah.
So it was the turnovers and the decision making that hurt us. I didn't think it was, padded stats by any stretch.
Yeah, I don't see it as that either. And that's the other thing too. I feel like that's the call we get a lot frequently, especially in games like tonight. Julius Randle's not a closer, and though he's not the number one guy we would want to be a closing for us, he is the guy we got. But I also think that, with the same thing we talk about the entire time is him being gassed, I think that plays a big part in the fact of him not being able to close for us more so than his game. I think Julius Randle had, like Chuck D said, I think that there is some game winners in store for Julius Randle. I think that there's the possibility from there, but at the same time, if we're going to talk about him being gassed in that fourth quarter to start with, that also comes with in closing time and in clutch moments like that where it's going to be affected there as well. So I think that the two play hand in hand, and until we get these rotations figured out, I think that Julius Randle is never going to be at that point where we can depend on him to make those clutch shots because he's already going to be gassed to begin with. You know what I mean? But I don't think it's hard for me to say that I don't think he's a closer. I don't think, and on top of that, I don't think his stats were empty because when we were needing them, they counted for us throughout the entire game. It just, fell short tonight.
It's just crunch time. Crunch time, we just get hurt. Crunch time, things just haven't boded well for us. But no, he played well in this game for the most part. It's just down the stretch, he just crumbled. Let's go to Khalil from Long Island. Khalil, how you doing?
Hey, what's going on, brother? How you doing?
Good, man. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing great. First, I just want to say I'm a big fan of your TV show on YouTube.
Appreciate it.
And I'm a big fan.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Yeah, I just want to. Yeah, no problem. I just want to say, the Knicks, when they play the Brooklyn Nets, I just feel like they play with too much emotion. They got to realize that they're not a top 2 team. They got to humble themselves and play with their brains, not with emotion. And they just think too much. They just got to play their role. And like I said, the guy was on the phone saying they play too much iso ball, and it drains out their energy mentally and physically. They just got to play with how they played the whole year, and move the ball, play defense. And honestly, they should play Kevin Knox because the other day Kevin Knox was making 3 threes in a row.
Yeah,
he got a jump shot.
Oh boy.
So Tim got to play him. That's what I feel like.
Yeah, I agree, man. Appreciate the call, man. And yeah, I agree with him, CK. I would love to see Kev get some more minutes in here, especially when this team is gassed during these stretches in that third. Again, I like that Obi's coming around, playing confident, but and he even finished in a pick and roll situation. Thank you, D Rose. But I just still feel like Knox can provide a bit more value as a true floor spacer in those minutes. And Obi did hit a 3 tonight. He definitely did that. But I just feel like Kev can get us that same, if not a little bit better production, and maybe you extend his minutes a little bit. you know, in a
Yeah,
game
and it's
like
not
this.
just offensively from Kev. You know,
Yeah.
you're gonna get the rebounds from him. I mean, yes, he's gonna give you the 2 or 3 knuckleheaded free throws in about 5 minutes, or free throws, fouls in 5. I get that, but at the same time, like you just like the caller just said, you know, that dude had 3 quick threes in that other game and already had 2 rebounds. So it's just like, you know, you're gonna get a good, nice little stat line in about 10 minutes, maybe 11 minutes from Kevin Knox. So I completely agree. I love what Obi did in tonight's game. I thought he was aggressive tonight. Really good in the Dallas game. But I just, like you said, when we for stretching the floor, I feel like Kevin Knox gives us so much more in that second unit.
Agreed.
For right now. Right now.
Me too, man. And salute to everybody in the chat once again. Hit that thumbs up button for your boys. Tough loss, man. Knicks go down 104-102 to the Brooklyn Nets. Just an absolute brutal loss. But I want to let you guys know about this dope beard company that I've been rocking with for like the last 2 months. You see the advertisement up here. It's called Smitty's Beard Essentials. And this is a company by Angie Watts and her husband Richard, 2 diehard Knicks fans, CK2K. And they have Smitty's Beard Essentials. It's real fire. I've been trying it out for about the last 2 months. And the thing about Smitty's that's dope is, number one, it's all vegan. No chemicals, no dyes, no synthetic materials. It's all natural ingredients, all natural oils and things of that nature. So it keeps my beard feeling good. And I got their essential package. So the essential package has the beard wash. So you start it off with the wash. You know what I mean? Get it in there, get your beard clean and smelling good. Then you're gonna go with your conditioning oil. Very important. You got to get the conditioning oil in your beard and under your skin so that you're not itching and that you're not, your beard's not dry and like flaky. So the oil is very important to get to get the follicles moisturized.
Facts.
Then you're going to finish it off with the Smitty's beard butter. And this is nice. This is a lavender and cedarwood scent. And it's going to give you a nice finish on your beard. And like I said, it's going to keep it moisturized, fresh, smelling good. And fellas, like I said, you guys are getting back out there after this quarantine. You got to get right before you head out on that date, man. So make sure you go get Smitty's Beard Essentials. You're going to go to angiewatts.com. And then you're going to click on the Beard Essentials menu. And then you could order. This set right here is nice. You get the complete set. The beard wash, the oil, and the beard butter. And they're giving you guys 20% off with promo code Knicks. Like I said, these are 2 diehard Knicks fans. So let's make sure we go out there and support them. That's Angie and her husband Richard with Smitty's Beard Essentials. So go to angiewatts.com and enter promo code Knicks at checkout. And it comes with a comb as well. CK, you got the goatee cracking too, man. We got to get you a set, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm a beard free agent, man. So I might have to you know, show some love to Angie and hubby over at Smitty's Beard. I might have to check it out.
We got to support our own, man. Knicks fans, small business. We got to support our own. And like I said, I don't promote nothing that I don't rock with myself. This gets CP's stamp of approval. Trust me. Smells good, keeps you moisturized, and keeps your beard looking right, man. So salute to Angie and Richard. That is angiewatts.com. And then enter promo code Knicks for 20% off. All right, back to the phones we go. Papa Left in the building. Papa Left, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Before I get to my points, I just want to make sure that everybody who has a energy and heartfelt feeling for DMX in their heart to send up a prayer for DMX.
Yeah.
The news, whatever the news is, believing in energy and time and God and all that. I just hope that he can make it out. And,
me too.
I appreciate you shouting him out with that 90s Knicks. That's just a great archives, and that's why, honestly, that's why everybody here. That's why we love this channel. It's deeper than basketball. It's like a family here, and we want the best for DMX and his family. So definitely
indeed, bro.
Up for him.
Indeed.
Yeah, man. I think when the Knicks do win that championship, CP, honestly, you deserve a ring. I think what you're doing here is just incredible. I'm not even negative off this loss. The perspective of it is growing with me. The battle wounds from this year are so valuable going forward. We simply just, if you look at the way that Randle operates with Bullock, and he draws the double team and he gets it to Bullock, like I just want our fan base to understand it's not going to be Reggie Bullock for the next 5 years. Even if for some reason Randle just had a career year this year, we still have the max money. I hope that people around the league are looking at us and are ready and willing to take on this fan base, because as bad as we can be on our players, we can be equally as cherishing and authentic with people who win. And we're 25 and 26, and we're diehard with this team, better than the Nets could ever dream of. And, you know, the perspective is there for us. I thought Obi had a good game. I think Obi's turning the corner a little bit here. That's nice to see. Derrick Rose came out with a very veteran, savvy kind of effort tonight. Alfred Payton stinks. And that's it. That's all I got to say, guys. I appreciate you guys. Have a good night.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate Papa Left in the building. Salute to you, man. And salute to X. You know, hopefully he pulls through. You know, definitely want to see X pull through. So 100%. Appreciate that. Absolutely, man. CK, man, you know, I feel like Kellerman Show always books me right after Knicks and Nets play, man. They always book me after a loss.
Oh, you're back.
Always book me after a loss, man. I thought I was going to go in there with some ammo. You know, the team never gives me ammo to come in there with. I always got to bring it on my own.
They ain't got your back like that.
Yeah.
That ain't cool, bro. That ain't cool.
I always got to double team when I go on Kellerman's show, man.
Right, especially fresh off of that 44-point win. Yeah. That's in the past now, because now we got to talk about this Nets get down.
Yeah. Now we got to talk about the third quarter collapse. But like anything else, I always dribble out the double team on Kellerman's show. I'll be back on there tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern time. It'll be on 1050 a.m. ESPN Radio here in New York, ESPN Plus nationally, and then I'll have the video, the replay going up on KnicksFanTV about an hour later. So for fans of KnicksFanTV, you could wait maybe 3 o'clock Eastern time. It'll be up and running. Yeah. Got to go toe-to-toe with Kelman, man.
You can handle it, bro. You can handle it.
Yeah,
just don't let Alfred Payton there on that double team, all right?
we gonna skip that. Call off the double team, because I'm gonna throw Payton under the bus with Kellerman if he brings that up. Be like, you know what, you got me on that one, Kelvin. You got me. So yeah, so that'll be tomorrow at 2 o'clock, and then some more content coming out tomorrow as well. I can't really say anything about it just yet, but you guys will see the announcements coming out tomorrow, and gonna be interesting to see what you guys think. Yeah, that's going to be interesting, man. Let's go to Louisville, Kentucky, man. D-Lo, what's going on? The only Knicks fan in Louisville, Kentucky. Yeah. What's going on, my man? How you feeling, bro?
Hey, man, what's going on, fellas? How y'all doing?
Good, man. How you feeling, bro?
What's up?
Man, I feel that, man, Alfred Payton is not giving us nothing in the point guard spot. He's like got a selfish game, you know what I'm saying? He gets his little buckets, but he's not getting the team involved. And he's not playing like hard defense. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We got to get him out of there, and it's taken quickly. The ball in quickly hands with the second unit. You know what I'm saying? We can stick Frank out there. He played B. But and Randle needs to go to the hole more. You know, for the game. For the game when it's shot, he needs to go to the hole, because he's going to get fouled. He's too big. He's bully ball. Right. Do the bully ball in the clutch. You know what I'm saying? That's all we got to do. And Max Kellerman is the big bad tail of boxing. So, you know, you find him up every time you talk to him. So I'll let you go, man. I'll let you.
Yeah, man. Salute D-Lo, man. Salute to everybody down in the Ville, man, for sure. Definitely appreciate that. The only Knicks fan in Louisville, Kentucky, man. Salute to D-Lo. Yeah, I'm about to run into an ambush tomorrow. No doubt about it. I'm ready for it, though, bro.
Yeah, man. But he brought up a good point, man. That's the only time he says anything respectable is when he talks about boxing. I'll give him that.
Yeah, definitely. On the IQ point, you know, I think IQ's in a little bit of a rut right now. I would not have him out there at the one, especially in late game situations. I just think teams have adjusted to him very well. They're not giving him any space to shoot it, and cutting him off. They know he's trying to get into the nail and drive into the middle of the lane to get the floater off. They're not giving him that either. So I think he's been struggling past couple of games. You know, he's been struggling past couple of games.
But on that same note, I did like that Tips went with him at the end of the game over Alfred Payton, just as a decoy for what ended up being the Alec Burks shot. But everything you said, I completely agree with. But on top of that, still knowing that you got to respect his jumper they can't double team because we're not a team that really has that closer, so they can't double team our only scorers in Burks or Randall because you got to respect Emmanuel Quickly. So I love that out of Tibbs, but you're completely right. Yeah, Emmanuel Quickly's going through a little bit of something right now, but you know what? He is a rookie, so he's probably
in a rut. He's in a little bit of a rut, man. So, speaking of rookie, what's going on with Baylor and Gonzaga? What's going on there?
Yeah, keeping my eye on that. Look, Gonzaga is climbing back in, man. We saw Kispert get hurt just like
Kispert got hurt
ago. Yeah, that just happened not too long ago. But Gonzaga, they're climbing back in but before we went live, they were down by what, almost 20, 22 or something like that to go into halftime. But right now it's 47-58 right now, and Mr. Number 1 overall pick or hopeful number 1 overall pick. Sorry, Cade, my fault, Cade. I didn't mean that, Cade. You didn't hear me say that, Cade. But he putting on a show right now, 13. But your boy, Davion Mitchell, he only got 9 right now, but he's doing a bit of everything. That's what I'm hearing on the Twitterverse right now. But it ain't over, CP.
Hey, couple draft prospects, man. Couple draft prospects to watch in this game. You seen ESPN's Mike Schmidt come on. Kispert could be in that Knicks range in the teens. Maybe he goes a little bit below 10. They're saying Mitchell could be potentially top 10. Maybe he drops down a little bit. So a couple of guys for the Knicks to keep an eye on. Obviously, you have Suggs and Cade up there, guys that Knicks would likely have to trade up for. But those are some options, man. Obviously, Kispert is a wing. He's got Joe Harris comparisons. Love Joe Harris's game personally. But Davion Mitchell, two-way guard. You have Suggs, a demon out there. Obviously, they're thinking he's going to go first or second, depending on who's picking. But a couple draft implications in this Final Four. We'll see whose stock rises after this game.
Jared Butler out here putting his stock up too. Speaking of Emmanuel Quickly, that boy game very similar. That man can get points like that. I'm talking about. Jared Butler's stock is really going up in this tournament. So you're right, man. A lot of names to pay attention to.
A lot of names, and Smits did compare Butler to IQ in his segment on ESPN today. Yep. So. Yeah, good call. So to everybody in the chat, once again, hit that thumbs up button for you boys. If you guys are new in the chat, leave us a hashtag new and we'll shout you guys out. Remember, this show is also presented by Manscaped, the #1 men's grooming tool from head to toe. You can go to manscaped.com and enter promo code Knicks to get 20% off plus free shipping. The Lawnmower 3.0 is the #1 selling product. Never leave home without it. It comes with an aerodynamic ceramic blade, so you cut down on the nicks. They're very important. Waterproof as well. You could do it in the shower if you're into that. Comes with the LED lights, EK2K. I don't, if you like to do it in the dark, whatever you're into, man, it's there for you. Got nice battery life. And, man, this is a Lawnmower 3.0, but they got a ton of products on that website for the modern man. And like I say, you get 20% off plus free shipping with promo code Knicks. So go to manscaped.com and let them know CP sent you, man.
And unlike Smitty's, this one you cannot source any testimonials.
Yeah. Smitty's, you could just send the testimonials, but Manscaped,
love to see the beard,
no testimonials. But, all in all, man, it's just for that self-care. Everybody's starting to get back out a little bit, and, you got to take care of yourself. And like I said, these are products that I use, that I rock with. And, let's make sure we go out there and support. Respect. All right, salute to everybody in the chat. Let's go back to the phones. Edgar from the Bronx, what's going on, bro?
Yeah, what's up, man? Bronx in the building.
Bronx, what's good, bro? How you doing, man?
What's up, man? I'm good. Listen, I don't look at this loss as bad. Come on, man. We talking about the Nets. Everybody's saying they're gonna take the chip. Them and the Lakers. Come on, we bringing it down to the wire every time we face. Let's let these young boys play. Let's get Knox in there. Let's get Obi some minutes. I feel like we doing good. I feel like we got nothing but a bright future ahead of us. There's nothing bad going on. Everybody's on a rise. From Randle, you got your Alfred Payton and everybody. I know everybody's going hard on that boy. But let these young boys play and let them do what they do, man.
Edgar, man, I appreciate you for being very diplomatic, fam. But this is the Nets. This is Knicks Nets Battle of New York, fam. We got swept. I wanted this game. I wanted the last one too.
I understand, but I'm patient. I'm patient with my boys, and we bringing it down to the wire. It's not like we facing the Nets and we getting smoked 20 points.
But we blew it, man.
They had no KD and no Harden, bro.
2-year guys under our wing, 3-year guys. We talking about we facing superstars over there, and we bringing it down to the wire. I don't see it as a bad thing. I look at us like the future's bright. The future's real bright.
Edgar, man, I appreciate you because you're a new caller, man. I gave you a little shine. You know what I mean? The people in the chat wanted me to leave you out there in the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? I'll let you rock a little bit because you're a new caller, man. But I wanted this game, bro.
All right, man.
Take care, man.
What was that?
I don't know, man. I had to let him go, CK, man. He's being too nice.
Yeah, man. That's the thing. I hear him, and you're right. Like, I do. The last thing you said, I do agree with. Yes, we are on the up, and we gonna have a good blah blah blah. But this was a team without Harden, without KD, that we were too close, and we still lost. I don't like that. These are very.
I can't
bad
go with the
taste in
moral
my mouth.
victories against the Nets, man.
I can't. Never.
Not when we had victory snatched from out of our hands. We had that game.
Twice, 2 games in a row.
Yeah.
All right, I'm good.
KD was out, Harden was out. We should have taken that, man. We had it.
Blake, all of them.
Yeah. Oh, forget Blake. He's washed. Forget him. They got him on load management. He just got there. So forget him. It's on. I'm telling you, this is on Kyrie. Kyrie is the key to them winning this thing, man. He's gonna be that guy, man. So
you think so?
Yeah, definitely. Respect to him. Respect to him. People, I think he's, he gets a disrespect for saying outlandish things, but you got to respect on his name. He's still filthy.
Yeah.
Shout out to Chubby Don in the chat, TK2K. He says he's team #new. So shout out to Chubby Don. Shout out to everybody in team #new, man. Definitely want to shout out my guy Junior Karoma, always in here. Kevin K, how you feeling? We got Jonathan S. He said Paul Pierce, ESPN got Paul Pierce up out of there. Fast.
I saw. Crazy.
He barely survived the weekend. I guess they said, well, yesterday's Easter. We'll go easy on him. Well, come Monday, he's out of there.
He's out of here, man.
Got him up out of there quickly. Not IQ. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's a fact, man. Who you want to shout out in the chat, bro?
Shout out to this man, Albo, saying CK2K lights turn off. He be getting busy in the dark with that manscape. Yeah. No, you liar. I read this one out because, shout out to the promo for the Manscaped because you know what it is. Pick up your Manscaped. And second of all, look, man, I don't understand. I'm glad there's a light feature on there, and I'm sure somebody's using it. But
it's got the light.
Couldn't be me, bro.
Be me. I didn't ask my guy at Manscaped what was up with the LED light, and it's kind of both. It's on both ends. It's at the top and the bottom. So
see, that's too much. But look, but maybe Albo's on something. Maybe I need to hook that up to a tripod when my light go off.
Never know.
The
suppose you lose power, and you still got that date. You got to do your thing. It's a very versatile tool. Very versatile tool. Pause.
But as per usual. But shout out to everybody in C-Kicker. You know what it is. Jalen Julius saying, give Frank minutes. You knew it was coming. Anytime there's a loss, Frank
Hive is chirpy. Yeah, Frank Hive is, they're up at it. They're up and at him, man. Definitely.
Yep. But you know what it is, man. Yeah, I like last caller said, I appreciate the moral victories, but not tonight.
Not tonight, that guy. We ain't going with that tonight. We wanted that victory, man.
Yeah, I'm pissed about it.
Salute to the Culture Bridge sends a super chat. He says, DMX, TMK Basketball, and KFTV, name a better combo. Nets fans wear Wilson ankle socks, Foot Locker shirts with matching kicks, and play with Franklin basketballs. Salute to the Culture Bridge. Oh, man, they be going in with the ankle sock jokes, man. They be going in.
Bro, but be real. What's your take on this ankle sock game? I'm with them. I don't. Every time I go to the park and I see someone with ankle socks, I don't want them on my team, and they cannot be trusted because they don't care about their ankles, man. It's a big deal.
Those are the casuals, man. You need the diehards in there, bro. You need the diehard double socked up.
They the ones with the They the ones with the catapult jump shots. I'm good, I'm good,
definitely. I'm good. The ones that foul the hardest. They never cut their nails, and they get you. You're like, bro, come on.
I'm good. I'm trying to go home today. I don't need you on my
for sure. I'm good. More super chats came in. Shout out Gary Ruiz. He says, watch and see us in the playoffs. We will do way better. Plus, we're going to be a problem next year. All right, so Gary's got some positivity in there. Jeffrey Vasquez says, Nets fans are the new Loch Ness Monster. You hear about them, but can never find them. Ooh. Salute to the squad. Hashtag all 72. NYK31 says, good loss, but we need a point guard. CFA 2618 says, do we have an offensive coordinator handy on the bench? These last-minute end-of-game situations are horrible, but even before that, we can't win games, losing third quarters. Yeah, I don't know if it's Johnny Bryant, if it's Tibbs, if it's Woodson. People wanted to say this is Woodson's offense when you see Randle going ISO heavy. Reminds you of Melo, don't it? So
yeah, but nah, don't put down Woody. Nah.
I'm not putting it on him. I'm not putting it on him, but people wanted to say that when he took the Indiana job, we started losing, but this offense was the same, even when he was here.
Yeah, that's true.
So tough, man. Absolutely tough. Yeah, man. Let's go to the phones. Oh, we got to go to the Knicks chick. Maria's in here. Maria, what's going on? Maria was in the building. How you feeling?
I'd be feeling better if that score was reversed, but
Terrible.
I love going in there my obnoxious blue and orange. I love that, but this was a heartbreak. To lose on a foul call was a heartbreak.
Yeah. Yeah, man. What was the vibe like in there?
Like, look at it, Oh, you know what it was? It was New York City Knicks.
There you go.
It was, Brooklyn is real quiet. They always are. So they're actually lucky that we came out because at least we gave the arena a vibe.
Yeah, we gave him some life. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what we do. So it was fun. At least it came down to the wire. We came toe to toe, but it's crazy to look at it and the numbers there for all of our big guys. Like Randle, RJ, Rose. You look at it, you're like, the numbers are there. Bullock, backing up his word and still taking the L. But I think it just comes down again, like the offensive rebounds.
Yeah.
It just feels like we were bullied down there again.
Yeah. It's Mitch.
And the fouls.
Mitch's absence it looms large in these type of situations, man.
Huge.
Big time we felt it today. Big time. Jeff, like the born again baller, Jeff Green.
Man.
Like what are we doing, between him and Aldridge, like just bullying us down in the post.
Yo, for real, man. Got them turning back the clock on us, Maria, man. There's a problem.
Yeah. But I think too, all the fouls to me fouls speak to fatigue, right? So like the minutes management that's going on right now, that it's not being done very well. You can see it in how our starters are playing that.
Yeah.
Because the fact that we're not grabbing boards, right? Like part of grabbing boards, okay, you need size and you need, but you also need effort, right? And part of that is like if you're fatigued and tired, you're not putting that much effort.
Not going to fight for the boards.
And when you're tired, you're also and you're prone to foul more, right?
Yeah.
Instead of go up for a block or make a good defensive play, you're going to foul. You're going to stop the game and give yourself a break that your coach is not giving you, right?
Yeah. Big time. And that was why, like, the third quarter, man, like, having Julius played the whole third. Yeah. You got to get that boy some rest.
For what reason?
Majority of the fourth.
Yeah, the whole third.
Reason? It's crazy. I was with our mutual friend, and he was like, "Oh, Quickly's not playing." I was like, "No, Quickly's in. Like, he's just not in. Like, Quickly's on the bench. I don't know why still. Knox is on the bench. Obi got some minutes, but it's like, let these guys rest, man. Like, you guys, at some point, you got to put some trust and let the rest of them grow." And I thought that was the best thing about our blowout the other day was the fact that the youngins got so much more time to build their confidence. And the best thing you can do is just play. Point, period, blank for any ballers. Just get out there in game time and play. So I wish they had been able to relieve Julius and some of them in the third, because that was, like you just said, that was our big fallout.
That was
and
the fallout.
And Alizé, like, what was
your boy Alizé was putting in work on us tonight, man. I told CK, I said Alizé parents was getting it in back in the day. Salute to them.
Man.
Yeah. I just took Hypnotic my fantasy team, because I was like, I can't my fantasy team because it was a cheap pickup, and nobody knows how he is. But I was like, playing the Knicks now, so I took him off. I was like, I should have left
Yeah, shout out to Alizé, man, for sure.
Man.
Oh man.
Let me stop. I'm not a safe driver now, so.
Yeah. So you and Ant was at the game. You was at the game with Ant.
Yeah, no, coincidentally, I just went and he told me he was there, so we ended up sitting together. The stadium's empty, so that wherever.
Yeah.
Right in front of Richard Jefferson, his annoying voice the whole game.
Oh man, you should have thrown some eggs at that egghead. Egghead as Richard.
And that whole team was my least favorite group of people assembled at one time. Kittles, him. I couldn't stand that team.
Oh man.
Yeah, that was the last time they used to beat us up, man.
Yeah, that was bad when we slipped into the playoffs and then right back out because of them. Yep.
Yeah.
But Anthony told me he he was there earlier than me, that at shoot around, he said Kyrie came out with like a minute or two left and put some shots up. And I was like, that's just straight disrespectful. He's horrible.
So
then he comes to play 40 on us.
That man is effortless with it. Effortless
Yeah,
with
and
it, man.
apparently he didn't even shoot around. Like, came up, threw out a couple of shots, but that was painful, man. It was definitely a heartbreak to come down to that foul call at the end, but it was throughout the whole game. I mean, I'm sure the foul numbers are lopsided. That and the boards again.
Yeah. Boards hurt. Let me see what the boards. We had 41. So we lost 45-41 on the boards. We lost 45-41 on the boards and then 26-22 on the free throws. So it wasn't terrible, but just timely. Just timely.
Missing those 2 free throws. That's a game change. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, not the game on his shoulders, but this is a whole different game if that man knocks down 2 free throws. You know, he doesn't get to the line a lot, so I get it. But, you know,
Nerlens,
that
yes.
changes the whole game. Now we're in overtime. So.
Yeah.
But
Big time. Big time.
it is what it is. Hopefully we take care of Boston.
Yeah, man. Maria, give him the IG. Let him know where to find you.
All right, it's official now. So now it's Knicks Chick. It's Knicks_Chick.
Knicks_Chick
Thanks to your boy, KnicksFanTV.
is back. Back
That's
in the
me.
building.
Yes.
All right. No doubt.
All right, you guys keep doing a great job. From everybody that's out there.
Appreciate it, Maria. Good to hear
Bye,
from you.
guys. Have a good night.
That was Maria, a.k.a. the Knicks Chick, calling in live on location. She was at the game with Anthony MSG and a host of others. So salute to Maria, man. Give her a follow. We'll have her on the show, man. Yeah, Maria's making a comeback. She used to do Knicks videos back in the day. So she's making a comeback. Yeah. She's a season ticket holder and whatnot. Or used to be a season ticket holder. But yeah, if you guys watch on MSG, you definitely seen her. She's been in like ton of MSG commercials. And
bet. Okay.
And the new trivia contest that they got with her and Felipe Lopez did that. So yeah, shout out Maria, aka the Knicks Chick. A couple more super chats came in. Check on these super chats. We have Hoodies Vintage, another season ticket holder, my guy Hoodies Vintage, the best dressed Knicks fan at MSG. My man literally has everything. He says, bad laws, coaching again, terrible offensive sets in the clutch. Kyrie 40 at no Frank, keeps burning out Randle. It's a 3 and benched. Hashtag Tibbs ain't it. Salute to Show. Show sends a super chat. It says, Knicks offense is so static late in games. It's so predictable. Give it to Julius and hopefully something happens. It becomes so easy to defend. Easy to defend, man. It's painful, CK, watching that offense in crunch time. Painful, bro.
Yep. And he's not wrong. It becomes very easy to defend. You know where it's going to go. You know who's going to shoot. You know how they're going to shoot. It's unfortunate.
Mm-hmm. Burks. RJ, mix it up a little bit. You got two guys. You have a capable playmaker that can put the ball on the floor and pull up on you, get some catch and shoots. And if RJ gets a proper mismatch, he gets a proper angle, he can get those drives in there. Draw a foul. Let's try to mix it up a little bit, man.
That's all I'm saying. That's all we're asking. That's all we're asking, man. All we're asking. Stagger the line. That's all we're saying.
Yeah.
Come on.
Everybody asking for Ashley in the chat. Ashley's on vacation, but she said she'll try to call in whenever she gets service or whatnot. So Ashley's on vacation, and then next week I'll be out. So you gotta take vacation before the stretch run. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do what you gotta do before the stretch run. So I'll be out. She's out this week as well. So that's that. Rhyme Animal Chuck D sends us a super chat. He says, there ain't one NBA player knocking down consistent game winners on a regular basis, 26 and under. Julius at 6'9", 245, going to create his opportunity for a long time. Eventually they will fall, and he'll see the floor even better. All right. Appreciate
I agree,
you,
but that's what I'm saying. But if you're playing the entire third quarter and half of the fourth, it's going to be a little bit harder. Those legs going to be a little bit more heavy on those last shots. I agree, but
right.
At this rate, I don't know.
Right.
I don't know.
We got to preserve them. We got to maintain them.
Yeah. Right.
So, that's that. We did make a little news today, CK. We did have a free agent signing that we forgot to announce because John Henson has been signed to a 10-day contract. John Henson out of UNC spent some time with a couple teams, the Bucks, I believe Sacramento King or Memphis Grizzlies he was on. So he's been a journeyman. Never really developed in much of a game. But they signed another center, CK. Yeah, they signed another center. He's averaging 7.5 and 1.4 blocks on his career. Yeah, what'd you think? Surprised or no? I was kind of surprised.
I wasn't surprised because right after we signed,
Norvell Pell.
Norvell Pell. I was seeing the reports that they were looking real close to John Henson before they made the decision on Pell. So then when they ultimately decided to use that second spot on him, it's only a 10-day, so I'm not too upset with it. I get it. It's just it sucks because this guy could have been good. He should have been a lot better than what he was, but those damn injuries was his biggest issue because that guy was a shot blocking machine, rebounding machine, but I don't know how much help he's going to be for us. Do you think we're going to play him in any of these games within the 10-day contract? I don't think so.
Who knows, man? Taj is giving it all he's got right now. Taj is on his Kirk Thomas vibe right now. You never know, man. Yeah. You know what I mean? He could blow a tie any day now. Hopefully not. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. As I said, I've been a Taj guy. I've been praising his signing since last year and glad that he's here helping his team as a veteran. But I don't see Henson playing. I thought, who knows? Like I said, they have until April 9th to sign a player that'll be eligible for the playoffs. So somebody could come available between now and then maybe it comes down between Pell and Henson, trial by combat, to get their last spot. So we'll see.
All right. Well, give him a minute. Let's see who it is. Let him fight it out.
See what happens, man. Let's go to Dave. Tell Angel he's gonna close. We'll close with Angel. Let's go to Alex in Florida. What's going on, bro?
Yo, what's up, bro? Appreciate you taking my call.
Yeah, man. How you doing, bro?
I'm good, man. I'm just a little upset, I guess, man. I feel like as a team we played a great game, and I just want to know your opinion, maybe CK's opinion. Like, at what point do you? This is the third quarter. They're going on a run. At what point do you trap, double team, triple team, full court press? When do you change it up to stop the momentum? Kyrie Irving dropped. I feel like he dropped like 20 points in 5 minutes.
Yeah, well, he was working on that all game, man. And again, he went out in the third quarter with 3 minutes to go. They had a 7-point lead. So at that point, you're not doubling nobody, but you damn sure don't want their bench to outscore yours going a 10-0 run. And they found themselves down by 88-89 to close, to go into the fourth quarter.
That's my... Exactly.
Yeah.
That's my point. So, like, at what point do you change it up and stop the momentum? Like, I feel like as a team we played a great game, but I feel like this one lands on the coach because he didn't change it up.
Yeah, well, they did. In the fourth they did, and they started doubles at Kyrie late in the game, and it was working. He forced the pass to TLC. He bricks a corner three, and then Peyton waves off the one double, and Kyrie splashes a three in his eye. And then they come back to the same double, and they force a turnover on Kyrie. So the doubles were working. They should have never listened to Peyton. That's what it comes down to.
That was the one.
RJ, don't listen to Peyton. Send the double.
I get it, and I get it. That's really just, his bonehead decision. But, like, at that point, the damage was already done. Like, they were already up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When do you call a timeout? When do you stop the momentum? Like, I don't get it.
Yeah. It was a tough one, man. Tibbs had a tough one to close this out in the clutch. I definitely agree with him there. But if even though they collapse, because you're not doing it with the bench going up like that. You got to play deep.
Yeah.
To close out the third.
Yeah, but to your point, you said the bench when we had that 7-point lead and the bench went off us in the third. It wasn't even the bench versus our bench; it was the bench versus our starters.
Versus our starters,
we still
bro.
had. Yeah, RJ was still on the court, Julius was still on the court, and who else was on? I think Nerlens was on the court, and Reggie was still on the court.
Yeah,
the bench came back and had that
insult to injury.
That's the worst part about it.
Insult to injury, bro.
But yeah, I'm just saying, like we just. I'm with you. I'm with you. Like we should have made an adjustment But that's the thing. We've been saying this over and over again, but it's not our job to do it. We gonna give our opinion on it. We all agree that it should have been that adjustment being made when the momentum went away. That's why you gotta make adjustments as the game goes on. But we kept rocking what we had until it was too late, and then the momentum was completely in Brooklyn's favor, and that's just where it was unfortunate.
How are we looking in terms of standings and around the league?
Yeah, well, there's no implicating games tonight. I mean, if you want to still, I'll keep my eye on Toronto because I feel like every time we do these, Toronto's playing, but they're still, I mean, they're still a few games away from even being in the play-in conversation, but they did win tonight. As far as anybody else tonight, we were pretty much safe. We are on draft watch because the Mavericks did play tonight, going in against the Utah Jazz, who was on a 9-game winning streak. I was hoping this would be the 10th, but damn, Mavericks decided to beat them, the Jazz. Yeah, but outside of that, looking around Cleveland, Phoenix played Houston. There was no real games to really affect us in the playoff standings. But looking at the standings right now, because of our loss, we dropped down to the 8th seed at 25-26. We're gonna be okay here for about a game and a half. The Indiana Pacers are on a 1-game winning streak, but they're 3 games or a game and a half behind us for the 8th seed. So we're okay. We gotta start picking it up. This Wednesday's game has a big implication because we're playing against the Boston Celtics, who is ahead of us right now, 0.5 games. So we really need to come back on top. Get this win so we can be back in the 7th seed. So
big game against a desperate Celtic team for sure. So we got to bounce back. Yeah. Definitely got to bounce back. So to everybody in the chat once again, let's get those likes up. Hit that thumbs up button for you boys. All right, a couple more calls before we wrap. Let's go over to Denver, Mile High City. Khaled, what's going on?
What's up, man? Great show tonight. I was calling because I really have 2 points. First of all, I agree with you guys. There's really no moral victories tonight. We should have won with KD and Harden out. The thing is, as far as we come this year, it still feels like, we can't finish it in the clutch. It just felt like the last Nets game, felt like the Philly game. I just kind of knew that we would blow it at the end. We need a closer. I'm really hoping that we got Joker and the Nuggets sweep the Clips. Maybe we can pick up Kawhi, get some of that clutch on this team. Second of all, it's a pipe dream, but Kawhi, he has no loyalty. He'll jump across the league. So yeah, let's hope so. Second of all, I think Alfred's getting too much hate. I mean, he made a mistake against Kyrie, but I don't think we would have been in it without his late game. His buckets, his drive, he couldn't buy a bucket. He was the only one that could make it. That's about it. Good luck with Kellerman tomorrow. I love the show, guys. Keep it up.
Appreciate it, bro. Definitely appreciate that. Where else we want to go? Bruce from Brooklyn, what's going on, man? Bruce, going once? All right, Bruce fell asleep. All right. Isaiah from New Jersey, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's up? What's up, CP?
What's up, bro?
How you guys doing?
Good, man. How you doing?
Good. I just want to say, I wanted to say shout out to Discord. I'm in the Discord.
Okay, yeah, definitely shout out everybody in the Discord, man, for sure. Make sure you guys are joining the Discord 24/7 Knicks chat. We got over 500 strong over there, continuing the conversation. So make sure you do that. Salute, bro.
Yep. My first point, I want to wonder why Alfred Payton called off that double team. That was such like a nail in the coffin by Kyrie. And also towards the end, I feel like it maybe shouldn't have gone to Randle, maybe like Burks or somebody else.
That's
but
what
it just happened to be in his hands and it didn't fall.
Yeah, I agree.
Also, like towards the end, no, you can continue.
No, go ahead. Finish your point, bro.
Oh, okay. No, I was just saying, like, towards the end of the third quarter, I wonder why the Nets put in their bench, but we didn't put in, like, any young legs, like any Frank, Kev. Like, we were just
It's trust. It's trust, man. You coach, and appreciate the call, bro. The coach does not trust the bench, bro. They had him on after the Detroit game, and they said, Coach, you finally went to the bench. How come you don't do that more often? He says, well, the way these teams shoot threes at a clip at 35, 40 a game, you just can't trust, and no lead is safe, is basically what he was saying. Nets coming in shooting the third most threes in the league. despite, you know, being down so many players, yeah, they have guys that you have to respect out there. I still would have went to him. You know, with a 10.
I'm sorry, yeah.
With a 9-10 point lead, I still would have went to it. And again, you're gonna go back to Julius early in the fourth anyway, and you still had to. Julius came right back in with 9 minutes left in the fourth.
After playing the entire
third. So
know.
Tibbs he's got to trust his bench.
He has to, man. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all.
And it sounds like Gonzaga's getting washed at the paint. By the
Yeah, just checking it. Yeah, it 4:20 left, 80-63.
Okay,
it's not looking good.
Got it.
Not looking good.
Salute to everybody in the chat once again. Let's get those likes up. Hit that thumbs up button for you boys. Let's get to 1,000 likes. We're creeping up on 500. Let's get up to 1,000. Over 800 people in here watching. Let's definitely do that. And let's close with Angel. Angel, what's going on, man?
Yo, CP, what's good, bro?
What's good, bro? How you feeling, man?
Oh, man, I'm gonna get to that, bro. But let me say what's up to my boy CK2K. What's good, bro?
Yep.
Smooth. What's up, bro? Close it out, man.
I'm getting ready to hold it down, but before I get to my point, I gotta fire up some people, man. First thing first, man, hit that thumbs up for y'all boys, man.
Sir,
it's the best show on TV, man. So before I get to these facts, bro, I think what made it worse is that I had to listen to Richard Jefferson talk the whole damn game. I mean, it was just getting on my nerves. Yeah, it was just getting on my nerves, you know what I'm saying? So I got to flame him up real quick. His head looked like a milk dud, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just there. You can't hide it, you know what I'm saying? Or it looks like the tip of a Butterfinger, you know what I'm saying? So
and Butterfinger BB?
It's on my nerves. So when it comes to Tibbs, you know what I'm saying, his head, you know what I mean, it just looks like a powdered donut. You know, it's just all over the place, man.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could say it looks like a boiled egg because I'm just done with him, you know what I'm saying? And then Payton, I mean, bro, that double team, and you know what? I'm gonna lose my mind with him, bro. He looks like a deformed kid from Hills Have Eyes, bro. I mean, you just gotta go, bro. Like, what has he done? He hasn't done anything. Now, you know, I don't see why we can't open up the rotation if you're not, you know, gonna bench Payton. Why not put Frank in there a little bit more to tire out Kyrie? You know what I'm saying? And you know, I don't understand why you wait to the fourth quarter to start double teaming him, you know, knowing that he almost has 40 points. You know what I'm saying? As soon as James Harden goes out, you know, I would have doubled him the whole game and make everybody else beat him.
That's what I was thinking they would have done.
Alizé, yeah, like you got Alizé, you know, scoring like he's garbage. And we made him look like he was an all-star. So we got to do better on some of these role players, you know. But like I would have just doubled Kyrie the whole game and made him give up the ball, you know, because he was turning the ball over too.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm going to get to my facts. Now I'm getting ready to hold it down. It's your boy Angel from Philly, you know what I'm saying? We gave up too many points in the paint. We gave up 58. You know, you're not going to win too many games giving up 58 points in the paint.
Yeah.
And what killed us is the fact that we gave up 11 offensive rebounds, and I think we gave up like 4 in the fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm.
We got to do better than that, you know, and now I'm getting ready to get to, you know, the bench, you know. Why are you starting them off at the fourth quarter? Have them in the third quarter to save the team, you know, because it doesn't make sense that, you know, the last 3 games we've had double-digit leads that we lost. The ones that we lost, we had, you know, 7-point lead, 10-point lead, 13-point lead. But the problem is you're playing the starters the whole third quarter when they're not even making shots or competing on a defensive end.
Yeah.
So you're not sparing them any time. You feel me? So if you could play the bench in the third quarter, maybe you would have a different result when it comes to the fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, at the end of the day, you know, granted, we turned the ball over. You know, we didn't make some shots. But, you know, I don't know what's worse. You know, Noel shooting 2 free throws to win the game or Alfred Payton shooting a damn 3. It just don't make no sense, man. But I'm going to live with Noel's free throw shooting. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, in the end, you know, like I said, they got Kyrie Irving. We don't, you know, and you can't let him beat you like that, you know. And you know, I'm not doing no more victory. This is still New York. This is still our city. You know what I'm saying? Y'all Brooklyn Nets fans, y'all talking all that smack, and
No
y'all
more
barely
victories,
beat
bro.
the Knicks when we don't even have a superstar. So for real, when we get some stars on our team,
besides, RJ and, Julius, y'all don't want no smoke. Y'all not even real fans, you know what I'm saying? But it's your boy Angel from Philly, man. I'm going to holler at y'all next time, bro. Thanks for taking my call. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Easy, Angel.
Appreciate you, bro. That's Angels from Philly. Rate that call in the chat, man. What'd you guys think, man? What'd you guys think of Angels' call tonight? Rate that in the chat. 1 to 5, 5 being the best. And throw your cities in the chat. Where you guys checking in from? Let us know where you guys are checking in from. We'll definitely shout you guys out. Salute to Angel. Great show, everybody. Once again, let's salute some of the super chats that came in. Culture Bridge says Peyton is definitely from Flatbush. Tibbs stuck on this rotation like the 7 train at 8 a.m. with Diddy in 2001. Ain't going nowhere. Hashtag Max is the John Henson of ESPN.
Oh, come on, man.
Shout out Culture Bridge. Paul Robinson says IQ has been set up for failure. He barely gets the ball playing with Rose and Burks, rightfully so. The games he started against the 2 best teams in the East. Start IQ, he's off Fisher. I think IQ's just coming back to the pack a little bit, honestly.
Yeah.
I think he's just coming. I think he's struggling a little bit. I hit a rookie wall, man.
He's allowed, man. He's a rookie. He's allowed. I agree with you on that.
Flow Hypnotic sends a super chat. Keep it up. Appreciate it. He says, no, shout out Walter McNeil. Says, whatever happened to Macklemore on the buyout market, 3-and-D guy? He's another bricklayer. We need to get out the construction business, bro. I'm good on Macklemore. He's washed.
Yeah, Lakers looking like they want him. So let him and Kuzma go over there and build a house.
He's a complete bust. Forget him. Show says we can't even blame Julius for this late game play. The offense is literally in his hands late in games every night, and everyone seems scared to shoot. Culture Bridge again says, York, Galo K. If Peyton starting hurts now, wait till the playoffs. Tibbs stuck with this rotation like the 7 train at 8 a.m. We ain't moving. Hashtag TMK. Hashtag Charlie went to the Mets game today wearing a KFTV hat. But nobody sent me anything, man.
I'm about to say, man, take the pictures,
Y'all
man.
gotta send me the evidence.
Proof.
And plenty of people send their photos as soon as they get their hats. They send in photos. They send a video. Definitely appreciate that. Everybody who shares stuff with us on Instagram, definitely appreciate that. Send it over. If you guys are watching the show, if you guys are watching the show, send us an IG story. We'll share it on the Instagram. Promote your page and everything like that. Definitely appreciate it. Who else we got? All right, so these, I cleared all of these, no doubt. Good show, my dude. Good show, CK.
Yeah.
Back at it Wednesday, man.
Tough game.
Tough one, bro. But we got through a good show, though, man. Got it off our chest. Knicks therapy, if you will. You know what I'm saying? So, go ahead and sign out, bro.
Yeah, you guys know what it is. Tough loss. I ain't going to dwell on it. Really upset about this one. I'm probably going to go back and watch this stupid game again as I do like my crazy stuff for tomorrow's video. That being said, subscribe to my channel, CK2K. Follow me over on Twitter. But most importantly, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that big old red button. Make sure it's gray down below. Hit that like button. We just passed 500. You know what it is.
Yeah,
we'll see you guys.
let's get it up,
on
man.
Wednesday.
Hit that like button. You heard the guy. Salute CK, great show as usual. And salute to everybody in the chat, man. Tough loss. You know, I wanted this one, man. No more victories. I wanted this one. It was 104, 102, 114. I think I had the 114, 112. I said 104, 102. My mistake. It's 114 to 112. Knicks go down in the MSG Annex once again. Just can't get a win at our home, away from home. But tough one. We'll get them. We'll get them next time, man. Remember, this show is brought to you by Smitty's Beard Essentials. Go to AngieWatts.com. Enter promo code Knicks and get 20% off. Get the beard butter, get the wash, and get the oil. Trust me, I've been rocking with this on a daily basis. This is my go-to right now. This show is also presented by Manscaped. Get 20% off. Enter promo code Knicks for 20% and free shipping off your total order. Go to manscaped.com as well. And also, remember, this show is available in audio podcast format. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, all the major ones on the KnicksFanTV. Never have an excuse to miss it. Even if you miss it on video, you can always catch it on audio. And man, salute to all the mods, everybody from around the world, wherever you guys are checking in from. I'm seeing Mexico in the chat, Brooklyn, Queens. Salute to you guys, man. Definitely. First Lady Sports always in here, vibing with the chat. Definitely appreciate your support. Let me just make sure I didn't miss any other super chats. Knicks versus Celtics. We're in Boston that game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, back in Boston. So it's going to be a tough one. Definitely got to step up. First Lady of Sports did send a super chat. Said, Jeff Green always plays well against the Knicks. Scored 20 points last game, but Alize Johnson was the X factor. He out-hustled us all night, and he tipped the ball to Green the last play. That's a fact, man. Alize killed us. Absolutely killed us tonight, bro. So we just got to bounce back. MT says we're playing 4-on-5 offensively with Elfrid in. He's only there to defend Kyrie, and he can't do that. Everyone sign the cut Elfrid petition, please. Paul Robinson, Frank was not holding Kyrie. Frank Hive, calm down. He said the super chat. Just sends a message to the Frank Hive. Yeah, man. Michael Parker, appreciate it. I think I got everybody here. So definitely appreciate everybody for tuning in. And we'll see you guys Wednesday, man. CK2K, #1 show for the fans by the fans, presented by Manscaped. Bounce back, man. Gotta bounce back. 25 and 26 on the campaign. Wednesday. I'll be on Kellerman's show Tuesday, tomorrow night. Kellerman. Make sure you check back on KnicksFanTV for the replay. I'm going into an ambush